everybody, how you doing? This is just a video of me talking, just to explain a few things so that you understand, yeah? I've only just woke up, by the way. I'm got my dressing gown and everything. I'm fucking right, but yeah, let me explain a few things. So a few of you understand a little bit better, right? Listen, the stuff that I've said I've done on camera is not lies, right? The stuff that I've said I've done on camera, I've done it all. I've done more than that. Do you know what I mean? And it's always been in defence of my family or in defence of myself, right? I am not a bully. I don't bully nobody. Bullying is fucking beneath me. Do you know what I mean, right? It's fucking beneath me. I would never degrade myself to becoming a fucking bully. I wouldn't. The reason I said it the way I said it to Jake Paul was because he's an arrogant bastard. And I thought, well, if I fucking can really insult him here, he'll accept the fight because he's that much of an arrogant cunt. Yeah, he will have no choice. But I don't actually know Jake Paul. So I don't know if he's a fucking cock. I don't know if he's a nasty... I don't know. I can't really judge a book by its cover. Do you get what I'm saying? I have to know a bit more about the person. The reason I got insulted in that video with him was because I just... Listen, you lot have got to understand, right? I could get in the ring... Yeah, and I could get knocked the fuck out. I could get in the ring, I could get 3 ribs broke. I could get in the ring, I could get my jaw bust. I don't care, right? I don't give a shit. That's what you lot don't realise. I don't care. I have had that many injuries in my life. That many. I've had my face smashed. I've had fights with dogs. I've had fucking dumbbells smashed off the back of my head. I've got scars all over my head. I've got scars all over my face. I've got scars all over my body. I've broke nearly every fucking bone that I possess. So I don't care about receiving damage. I don't care. I don't care. Right? I want the 50 grand to make my family's life better. That's what you lot have got to realise. Listen, I'm not doing this. I've got no ego. I have nothing to prove. I'm not doing this for an ego. I'm not doing this to prove anything to you lot. I'm doing this to give my family the potential to get out of this shithole. I'm doing it for my family. I'd go in there and fight a fucking bear for 50 grand. I don't care if I die. As long as I can look at my wife as I'm dying and go, babe, did you get the 50 grand? Can you and my children get out of that shithole? Yes, Danny, I'll die an happy man. You don't understand. You don't know what I've been through. You don't understand where I've been and what I've done. You don't understand what I've had facing me. You don't understand when I say I've had 10 men at my door. I'm not joking with you. I've had 10 men at my door. And I've had to go out there in my boxer shorts and deal with it by myself. No backup, no boys, no tools, no weapons. 10 men against me. I have had dogs come in my back garden, big ass fucking dogs, and try and eat my kids. I have had to fight them to the death to protect my children. I am a nice man. I'm not a nasty man. I'm a nice man. Listen, I am secure in what I am. Yeah? I do have an evil side. If everybody leaves me alone, like I'm talking about street fighting here, I'm talking about, extreme ruckus on the road. Me fucking proper biting people's faces off. Yes, I have done that. Yes, I have. But at the end of the day, it's been because it's been needed. Because if I don't take that cunt's face off, he's going to bring 40 of his boys back to my house. Because nobody nowadays has the balls to fight one-on-one. Nobody. They come 10 up, 20 up, 30 up, vans full. In Birmingham, that's what happens. Probably in Manchester, probably in London, probably in Glasgow, probably in Liverpool. Same thing. So anybody's watching this who lives in any of them areas probably knows what I'm talking about. Mans don't come one up. They come in a gang. Sooner or later, right, I am going to kill somebody with my swords. They are going to come to my house, tooled up to fuck, and I am not going to go out there and fight somebody with my hands when they've got machetes and guns. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put arrows through them and chop their heads off. Because they're not getting past me to my wife. They're not raping my wife and my daughter. Can you not understand that? I will kill to protect my own. I will kill to protect myself. I don't care about the jail. I don't care. That's what I'm like. As far as me trying to get 50 grand to get in the ring, everybody's like, I'll fight you for a grand. What the fuck is a grand going to do? I had a grand in man just before Christmas. So stop being a fool. Stop being a fool. People always offering me as well, you're not even showing your face. You've got no footage of your boxing. But do you know something? Everybody that says to me, I'll fight you for a grand, I'll fight you for 20 quid. They've all been boxing for 10 years. They're all semi-pros. Well, you know something? I haven't never boxed a day in my fucking life. I've sparred and I've trained. But what I can do with these is on camera. For all to see. You've not seen me smash somebody in yet. You've seen me spar a little bit. Yeah? But you've not seen me actually smash somebody in yet. Yeah? But apart from that, you've seen what I can do with them. You've seen how fit I am. You've seen how strong I am. I don't hide anything. My face is here, look. My face is right in front of you. My actual face. My face. Not somebody else's face that I've put on as my profile pic to make me look hard. My face. Me. I don't hide behind nothing. But people out there, some people, are mistaken. They think I want to get in the ring for 50 grand because I want to show everybody how hard I am. Nothing to do with that. I don't need to prove anything. Trust me, I don't. Anything that's ever been put in front of me, I've dealt with. Right? And everybody that knows me in person, every single person, every single one that knows me in person, a lot of them watch my videos, right? Why do you think they never doubt me in comments? Why do you think people who watch me from Smethwick, and I have a lot, people who watch me from Rowley, where I live, I have a lot, people that watch me from Dudley, Blackheath, do you know what I mean? They all know me. Why does nobody put in comments, Danny, you're a lying cunt, you've never done none of this? Why? Because they all know I have. A lot of them have seen me do this shit. 7 lads from this estate watched me run the geezer down who pointed a 9mm pistol at me. That had nothing to do with me. That had nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Lads knocked on my door from my area and said, we've got some geezers from Handsworth coming down here to fight us. Will you come over the fucking pub over the road and make sure that it's a fair fight? I went, of course I will. I'll come and ref. I went and sat on the car park. These lads pulled up in a car, wound down the window and pointed a gun at everybody. All the lads that I'd gone to protect backed off and started running behind the pub. I went, you what? You fucking, well, point a gun at me! And then I rushed them. Yeah? And the fucking done one. I chased the car down the road. It's a good job I didn't get that gun, because I would have bent him over and raped him with it. Point a gun at me. That's what mans will get. That's why I'm not joking. I've always said it and I mean it. You point a gun at me and I get the better of you, you don't pull the trigger, and I get the better of you and I get hold of you, I'm going to rape you with it. I'm going to rape you with the gun. It's that simple. Don't point a gun at me unless you want to get fucked up. You'll remember that gun for the rest of your life, because I'm going to shove it so far up your fucking arse, it's going to be in your stomach. You're going to have it surgically removed, motherfucker. Don't ever point a gun at me. But I have done that. It's no lie. I will protect me and my own to the death. But I love my kids. And I love my family. They mean the world to me. And I don't want my children to go through what I've been through. I don't want my kids to have to do that. I have not always gone out there. I've gone out there and thought, fuck it. If I die, I die. I don't care. And I've just run into these people, right? At any moment, they could have got the better of me and stomped my head into the ground. It's just because I'm so savage, so quick, I think the brains can't fathom what is going on. Because 2 minutes ago, 7 of us was telling a geezer we was going to knock him out and rape his wife. Now that geezer has took out 4 of my mates and he's fucking pulling somebody's face off with his teeth. Oh shit, what do? Run. Whatever's left, runs. Because I'm too savage. I'm too savage. Yeah? But that's because they've come to my house. Listen, I never go to people's houses. I've never done it. Not once. I don't do it. It's disrespectful. If I've got a problem with somebody, I'll wait till I see them. It could take a year. It could take 2 years. But trust me, I'll see them. And when I see them on the street, then I beat the shit out of them. I don't go to the house where the mum lives and the family lives and the kid and the wife. You scummy piece of shit. Why would you come to my house where my wife lives? Why would you threaten to rape my wife, you silly cunt? And you think I'm going to pull your fucking face off? Of course I am. You've just threatened to rape the light of my life. You've just threatened to rape my baby wife. And you think I'm going to do nothing. You think I'm going to do nothing? You're mad. You are mad. I'm not built that way. I may have been weak when I was young, but I'm not weak now. Now I'm a fucking force to be reckoned with, believe that. Or not. I don't care. I don't care what people's opinions are of me. I don't care. That's the thing. If I gave a shit what opinions you lot or anybody has of me, I wouldn't be making stories and singing tunes. It's not like I've got a voice of an angel, is it? It's not like I'm a professional singer and I sound amazing, is it? But I don't care what you think. As long as I respect me, as long as my wife and my kids respect me, my brother respects me, my loved ones respect me, that's all that matters to me. Strangers, you think I'm bothered about your opinion of me? That's the difference between me and most YouTubers. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Seriously, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah? I just wanted to clear this up so everybody understands. I'm not trying to get in the ring for 50 grand for any other reason than to get my family out of here. And 1,000's not going to do it. 5,000's not going to do it. I need 50 grand in cash. Now, everybody keeps saying to me, Danny, Bab, will you make me another cup of coffee, please? Please, Bab. Thank you. Yeah? Now, everybody listen, right, what you got to understand, yeah, right, is that loads of people out there, I'll fight you for £1,000. I'm not even going to entertain you, yeah, for £1,000. Unless you come to my house kicking off, then I'll gladly come outside and squash your face on my front garden. Not a problem. And that goes to anybody who's watching this. Believe this now. If you come anywhere near my house with trouble, right, you find out where, I'm not hard to find, trust me. You only have to go to Smethwick and ask for me, yeah? Right, go to the right part of Smethwick and ask for me, yeah? And the lads will bring you to my house and film what happens, because they know what's going to happen. So don't anybody on this channel ever think of coming near my house, because I'll kill you, dead. I'm not messing with you, right? I will chop your liver out and eat it in front of you. I'll cut your liver out and I'll eat it while you're dying. I'll make you watch me eat your insides, do you understand me? So don't ever come to my house, because I am way more than anybody can handle if you're at my house. Trust me on that. If you're at my door, nobody can handle what I can do if you're at my house. Seriously, you can't handle it. I've prepared for war and I've prepared to kill for years upon years. I have trained my body and mind to feel no emotion when I decide to shed blood. So when I decide to shed blood, there is no remorse, there is no emotion, none. I am emotionless. I am just a piece of 14 stone meat that can hurt people. I'm like an animal. I'm like a raw, savage beast if you come near my house. So anybody that's saying, I'm going to come to your house, you're going to come to my house, you're going to die. Terribly. You're going to get absolutely murdered. Murdered. And if I don't murder you, I'm going to leave you with that many marks all over your face. You ain't never going to forget me. You'll have no nose, you'll have no ears, you'll have no cheek, and I will have smashed it all in. I am savage as fuck if you come near my family. But when I'm offering to get in the ring, it's not going to be like that, everyone. You're not threatening my wife, you're not threatening my kids. We're going in there to have a box. Now, when I do get in the ring, yes, the berserker's going to be turned on. That's a natural thing that happens with me. It's a defense mechanism, right? People don't understand, right? People don't understand, right? They say, Danny, it's fake. Danny, the Danny G part where you go nuts is fake. Nah. Danny G was created many years ago within my own mind. I didn't create him myself. This is what people don't understand. I don't have two personalities, right? I have one personality that has a very evil side to it, right? And that evil side never existed until I'd been beaten, battered and smashed into every fucking corner and beaten, battered and fucking hurt for years and years and years. That nasty side in my brain created that itself. I didn't sit there and think, right, I'm going to create an alternative ego. I'm going to be like Superman and Clark Kent. It wasn't like that. It was one night I was sat in my pad in jail, right, and I had been beat again. They took my food off me again. I'd been threatened to be raped and all sorts, right? And I was going to kill myself. I had made up my mind to kill myself because I'd had enough of it now. I didn't want it no more. I didn't see no way out. There was no light at the end of the tunnel. I had nobody to back me. When I went to jail, not even none of my family visited me. I was on my own. I was on my own, getting beat up every day. Getting my food took off me every day. Getting slapped around every fucking day. I was on my own. I had nobody there to help me. I had nobody writing me letters even. No phone calls. No visits. For 3 years. Do you know what that does to a psyche? And then you're getting beat every day. And I'd already had this for years on the out. I'd had grown men holding me down and pumping me full of drugs. I'd had grown men setting the dogs on me in a circle and laughing, thinking it was fun. I had grown men holding me down and stomping on my face. Family members. Grown-ups from around the area, grown men when I was 14. I got kicked out of home. I had nowhere to go. I got taken in by these fucking cunts. And a lot of people ask me, have you ever got recompense for this? They've all moved. When I came out of jail, yeah, right, I made them pay. I offered all of them out. They shit the pants. But every time I got a chance to hurt them, I did. And I know that seems bullying, but them fuckers tortured me, man. What do bullies deserve? To get bullied. So people think I created this. No, I didn't. I was going to kill myself. I was going to kill myself. And my brain snapped and created this. And it happened in a moment. And I think it was a defense mechanism by my own body because my brain knew I was going to kill myself. So my brain had to do something to stop me killing myself. So the savage side of me, which my dad possessed, my brother possessed, but I never did. My Uncle Brian possessed it, I never did. Right, that savage side that must have been in me, locked away, released in a fucking savage moment that I can't describe to you. I was crying. I can remember it. It's something you can never forget. There's certain things in my life I'll never forget. My son dying. Me fighting that dog. I can picture it in my head perfectly right now. The whole fight. That's things you don't forget. 10 geezers coming to my house, steadied out the brain, trying to rape my missus. One of them was a rapist, a convicted rapist. Never forget that. Man's pointing guns in my face. Never forget that. And I'll never forget the moment that I turned into this. I was going to kill myself. I was crying, hysterically crying because I knew I was going to kill myself. And I knew that I was going to leave all my loved ones, my dad, my mum, everyone, my nan. And it went from crying to hysterical, psychopathic laughter. All night, I sat there giggling, thinking evil thoughts, more evil than any thought most of you have ever had. The next morning, I came out the pad, a different man, and made people pay. And I was only that fucking big. Anybody that knows me, that is watching these videos, will tell you, I'm a nice man. I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't actually want to go out on the streets and smash anybody in. I don't. It would be a much nicer world that we live in if people just left everybody alone. Doesn't matter how strong you are, how weak you are, we're all human, yeah? Doesn't matter how successful you are or how unsuccessful you are. Let's give everybody a chance, yeah? Let's try and help people, yeah? I've never had nobody help me. No one. I'm on my own. I've always been on my own. I've never had no help from no one. And then you lot look up to Jake Paul, who don't give a fuck about nothing or nobody. All he cares about is that. That's all. Let's buy my next Lamborghini. Let's buy my next Lamborghini. That's all he cares about. That's all most famous people care about. Let's buy my next Lamborghini. Let's buy my next Lamborghini. Ooh, let's buy this Gucci shirt. Do you know, if I was a millionaire, I would wear the same shit as what I wear now. I would not waste my money on that shit. Not unless I was going to an award ceremony, then I might buy a fat suit. But apart from that, I wouldn't. I'd buy my Jordans still. If I was a millionaire, what car do you think I'd drive? A fucking Skyline. I wouldn't buy a Lamborghini. I'm asking for this money and this fight, win or lose. And listen, I don't care if I get knocked out. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I don't give a shit. I just want to get me and my family out of here to a better place. That's why I started doing the YouTube. Yeah? Thinking that maybe I can go viral and maybe I can earn enough money off YouTube, because my YouTube comes wherever I go, as you all understand. So wherever I am, my YouTube is. So if I got enough money off my YouTube to move, I would. Do you know what I mean? And then I'd just take my YouTube there with me. This is just a conversation to let you understand my mindset behind this. I'm not doing this for ego. I'm not. I'm doing this because he offered Conor McGregor 50 million. I only want 50 grand. And there's people out there saying, nobody's ever going to fight you. You're nobody, rah, rah. No, listen, I've only got 25,000 subs, yeah? But that shit goes up every day. I get between 20 and 60 new subs every fucking day. So eventually I'm going to have 100, 200,000. And anybody that has an ego, anybody that really wants to prove something to people, anybody like that that's got a pure ego and big balls, if they looked at 10 YouTubers, who should I fight? If they wanted a proper fight, they would pick me. So it's all right, you people out there saying, oh, you're never going to get that, Danny. How do you know? How do you know? Logan Paul, right, and KSI got 1 million each for that first fucking fight they had on YouTube. Did you watch it? Head guards, pussified fucking fighting, no blood, nobody wanted to hurt the other one. What a fucking pussified fight for £1 million. They got paid $1 million each. I only won 50 grand. And I will fight anybody within my weight class for 50 grand. And I mean anyone. I will get in a boxing ring and I will have a boxing match with anybody. Anyone watching this. I don't care. Listen, you can be the world champion. I don't care. I know I'm probably going to get knocked the fuck out. I know that's probably what's going to happen. But I'll get in there with you, bro. And I'll give you a fucking good fight for as long as I last. Or as long as you last. Yeah? And win or lose, I will shake your hand afterwards and say, thank you for this opportunity. You have just created a greater life for me and my family. Thank you so much. Do you know what I mean? Thank you. You have just helped me. I don't ask for help. I'm not asking for something for free. I'm willing to go in the ring and put my life on the line. Put my brain damage. I could get brain damage. You don't know this. Listen, brain damage comes from excessive force on the brain. I have been battered from pillar to post, people. Not since I come out of jail, but before I went to jail, I was battered all over the place. So I've had loads of kickings, a lot. So you never know. I could go in a ring with a professional and end up with brain damage. I don't care. As long as I can get my family out of here. So my kids don't have to do what I've done. My kids don't have to live the life that I've lived. And it will happen for them. It will. Because unfortunately for them, I'm the dad. And people who have always been scared to take me on will try and take my kids on. Fuck that, yeah, your dad's Danny G. Yeah, if I order you, they're going to have it. And I don't want that for them. I don't. Why would I want that for them? Why would I want them to have to do the shit I've done? You got all these YouTubers and all these famous people, they only want your money. They don't give nothing in return. All these YouTubers do prank channels and all that. What do they give you in return? They don't give you nothing in return. I answer all your comments, right? I make videos that you lot want to see. I set up an Instagram account just to talk to my fans. I try and give you advice, honest from the heart. From the heart. Not from a financial standpoint. Oh, how much money can I get? How much money can I get off these people? No, it's not about that. I'm trying to do it from a respectful and honest perspective. I'm trying to spread the word to make knife crime disappear, to make people realise that, you know, it's much better to fight with these. But also train yourself so that if these little cunts who do use knives attack you, you can defend yourself. I'm teaching people, hopefully, to spend more time with the children. Realise that your children are the apple of your eye. You created them. You know what I mean? They are part of you. So the least you can do is look after them and spend time with them and love them. That's what I'm trying to teach people. I'm trying to teach people to be respectful to everybody, no matter what colour you are, no matter where you're from in the world, no matter what religion you follow. I'm trying to teach people to be respectful to everybody. I'm trying to teach people to be nice to strangers. Be compassionate to strangers. If you see somebody in emotional turmoil, go over and just say, are you all right? Is there anything I can do to help you? That's what I'm trying to teach. I'm trying to teach you how to look after your physical form so that you can live a long, happy, adventurous life. I'm trying to teach you that where you live is not the be-all and end-all of your existence. There's a whole world out there for you to see. Beautiful things beyond your imagination that unless you get out there, you'll never see. I'm trying to teach you self-respect and respect for others. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm also trying to give you a laugh occasionally, cheer up your day. I'm trying to help you avoid the shit the government and all them fuckers are trying to do to you. If I find out the correct information, I only give out true information on here. I don't give out hearsay. And if I do, if I'm giving out an opinion, I tell you it's an opinion. I never represent it like fact unless it is fact. I'm only trying to spread love to the world. I'm only trying to spread respect and compassion. But I'm also trying to teach you how to be self-respectful to your body. How to make yourself a castle. How to make yourself a fort. Something that is unbreakable, unattainable. Something that is far beyond the average man. But that doesn't just come with the physical form. It comes with the compassion and the love. You have to be well-rounded in every emotion to be a good person. You can't just be loving. You can't just be compassionate. You've also got to be tough and ruthless. But you've got to know when that tough and ruthless comes into play and when to use compassion and love. Bullying pieces of shit, bullying twats that want to hurt you and your family for no reason, want to rob your children of their mobile phone that you just bought them for Christmas at knife point. They deserve the rage. They deserve the nastiness. They deserve the beating. But everybody else in life just deserves compassion and love. You've got to be in true contact with every emotion that the human body can present. You have to learn to adapt to them, understand them, and know when to use them. See, for me, 95% of the time, I'm just loving to everybody. That's why when you see me drunk, you've never seen me in a bad mood. You can imagine what kind of person I actually am, considering that I get drunk and I just love everybody. I'm giving everybody cuddles and I'm laughing and joking all night. That should tell you what kind of personality is in here. That should tell you that I have no ego. Because if I had an ego, it would come out when I was drunk, wouldn't it? Like everybody else's does. So yeah, listen, this is just a video to let you understand me a little bit more. A lot of my fans do understand me. A lot of people here have been watching me from fucking time. And you know I love you for it. And you know I respect you for everything that you've done. You know I do. Right, thank you. Right, for always watching me. Thank you for the nice comments that I do receive on a regular basis. Positive, beautiful people sending positive, beautiful comments. Do you know what I mean? Right, and you know I love you all. I mean, I comment back to you all the time. And you know I'm always respectful and loving to all of you. Just understand that if you've only just started watching me and you just think that I'm a violent, egotistical bastard, no, I'm not. At all. That 50 grand, me wanting to fight, is to better my family's life. It's to better my life. I'm trying to better myself, but I don't want it for free. I'm willing to earn it. Do you know what I'm saying? Through 12 weeks of hard training, followed by 12 rounds of hard fighting in a ring. I'm willing to earn it. I just want the opportunity. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people say you should go into acting. I don't know how to do that. I would probably be very good at it. You've all heard me read now. I read thousands of books, I always have. Since I went to jail. When I first went to jail, there was no TVs and stuff. So, like, you had to go down the library and get books. And that's what started me reading so much. And I've never stopped. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books in my house. I've read them all, front to back, numerous times. Yeah, I'm a proper reader, right? Which helps me with the grammar, the speech, the way that I talk, everything. Of course it does. It all comes down to intelligence, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean, right? So I would listen. If there's any actors or movie directors or anybody who's in that kind of game watching this now, realise that if anybody ever gives me a chance to do something like that, yeah, I'm going to turn up in the best mood, polite as fuck. You ain't going to get no berserker, Danny. Not unless it's a Viking film and you need me to be berserker in the scene. And then, yeah, I'll be berserker in the scene. I'll think about some evil shit that's happened to me. I'll go berserker in the scene. And then I'll snap myself out of it by thinking of my loved ones, my wife and my kids. Because that's how I do it, right? I go fucking psychotic by thinking of some psychotic shit or some bad shit that's happened to me. Like I've said before, my son dying and me loving him while he goes cold. If I think about that, I'm talking about it now, but I'm not thinking about it. I'm not picturing it. I'm not closing my eyes and picturing it. But if I did, that will send me psychotic. But then if I want to snap myself out of it, right, I'll think about my wife and my kids. Then it snaps me out of it. Sometimes it takes me a long time to come out of it, but I can come out of it at will, and I can go into it at will. I'm in control of myself most of the time. Do you know what I mean, right? But when it comes to acting and going to a job and stuff like that, I'm totally in control of myself when I'm at work. Yeah, obviously, I am. So if there's any movie directors out there or anybody like that watching this, watches my channel, yeah, right, contact me. Do you know what I mean? Anybody out there with a fat job that you think I'll be good at, contact me. I can work hard, man. I'm a hard worker. I only haven't been to work this year because of COVID. Yeah, I don't want COVID. I don't. Do you know what I mean, Rob? That's the only reason. Otherwise, I would have been working all year. There's so many videos from last year on this channel of me at work. Actually working at work. I just haven't worked for a full year because of the virus. But other than that, I would have been working. I'm a hard worker. I can graft hard. So if anybody in the Birmingham area is watching this, you got a fat job for me. Bear in mind, I'm a driver. And I'm a fucking loader. And as long as you pay me good, do you know what I mean, right? I'll work my arse off for you. So if there's anybody out there just having a job, offer me it. I'll take it. I'm not working right now. I just don't want to be working around loads of people. That's the only stipulation to me taking a job. I don't want to be working around loads of people. My driving job entailed me having 12 fucking foreigners on my van every day, 12 strange people I've never even met before, every single day, agency drivers, and I had to drive them all over the country. I can't be on a van with 12 strangers now. Are you mad? That's why I'm not working. Otherwise I would be working. Yeah? But if anybody out there's got a job you think I'm suitable for, and you'll pay me well, offer it me. If there's any rich people watching this and you need, like, I know it sounds daft, but you need like a bodyguard, whatever, pay me well enough and I'll do that for you. I'll be a sick bodyguard. You're paying me, I'm going to look after your safety. Anybody out there's a boxing promoter and you want to see me fight, it's 50 grand minimum. You offer me more buzzing, I'll take more money, but it's 50 grand minimum. I've worked it out. For me to get my family and move, just go, I need 50 grand cash. Now everybody keeps saying work for it, Danny, work for it. Listen, I am not willing to stop my children having the stuff they have and the holidays they have and my wife having the stuff she has and the holidays and the Christmases and the birthdays. I'm not willing to do that to them for something that I want. And I know a lot of people ain't going to be able to understand that. I'm going to be like, well, Danny, that's you being weak. No, well, listen, that's your choice. If that's what you think, fine. I don't think it's weakness. I think it's strength. I think it's strength to stay and put up with something that you hate and despise for your loved ones. I think that takes strength. Yeah? Pure strength to stay somewhere that you don't want to be for your loved ones because you don't want to impact their life and stop them having lovely things so that you can reach your dream. I think that takes strength. I think that takes unselfishness. Do you know what I mean? That just shows I have not a selfish bone in my body. Because if I did, we'd be gone by now. I would have worked for 2 years and made them have nothing. And I would have been able to save that 50 grand in 2 years. Gone. But I'm not willing to do that. So I need to go in the ring and earn 50 grand in a wanna to be able to get out of here. So I'm come back, slap it on the table. Yeah, it's not affected. No holidays, no Christmases. The household's been run normally. But there's 50 grand, sweetheart. Can we go? And my wife, if I put 50 grand on the table, my wife will say, yeah, let's go. She'll only do it if we've got enough money to go. But she will do it for 50 grand. I know, she's already said to me. My missus is a Birmingham girl. She won't leave unless we're secure for leaving. And with 50 grand, I can afford to pay the rent on a place for a year. Literally, 1 year's rent, I can pay it up front. So I can move. So that's a bit of an explanation, everyone, as to why I want to get in the ring for 50 grand. If I was rich, why would I bother? Like I said, I've got nothing to prove. And this ain't about no egotistical ego trip. This ain't about me trying to show YouTube how much I can beat people up. I don't really want to have to do that. If you ever see me knock somebody the fuck out, yeah, you do, right? If one of my kids, if somebody comes to my house and causes trouble and I run out on the garden and smash the face in, the kids will probably grab my phone and they'll film it for you all to see, yeah? But for the people out there saying, show me, show me, show me, go out there, smash engagement, show me, show me, show me, show me how hard you are. And do you know what they look like? This is what these people look like. Hold on, no, not that. This is what they look like. This is what they look like. So here's me. So if I've got a problem with somebody, I don't know, say his name's Derek. I'll come on this video and I go, yo, Derek, you little dickhead, yeah? I want to fight you, Derek, you little muppet. Do you know what I mean? I want to fight you. Do you know what I mean, right? I want to fight you. Look at this face, Derek. Look at this face. This face wants to fight you, son. Nah, this ain't how I get it. Do you know how I get it? Hello. My name is Mr. Anonymous. You're not going to see my face. You're not going to see what I look like. You're not going to see where I come from, yeah? But I'm going to fight you, Danny G, because I was a professional boxer for 10 years. I'll knock you out. I'm hard as fuck. There's no footage of me out there. There's not even no footage of me throwing my hands. But trust me, I'm as hard as Tyson Fury. I'm as hard as Mike Tyson. And I'll knock you out. I'll fight you for a grand. I'll fight you for 50 quid. I'll knock you out. I used to be a boxer for 20 years. You don't understand how hard I am. I've killed 500 people. I'm the hardest thing in the world. In fact, you know something? I could take on the 300. Leonidas wouldn't be able to fight me. I could take on Achilles. I'm hard as fuck. But I've got no face. I'm a faceless guy. I'm faceless. That's what I get. That's what I get. I get it all the time. I get it all the fucking time. Behave. Behave yourself. Seriously. Like I said, right, if you come to my house, you'll get a fight for free. But it won't be a fight, it will be a massacre. It won't be a fight. If you come to my house, trust me, doesn't matter who you are, you could be the hardest man in the world. You could be the #1 hardest man in the world. You come to my house, I'll kill you. Doesn't matter who you are. And that is truthful. Because if you come to my door, you're not even facing a human no more. You are now facing a godly monster. Yeah? And that is the truth. That ain't no joke. You could be 44 foot tall and as big as a fucking train. I would chop your legs off, and when you dropped onto your kneecaps, I'd stick my blade through your throat. That's what you got to understand. So yeah, if you come to my yard to cause trouble, you'll get to fight me for free. Totally free and gratis. But you won't enjoy that fight, because you will be in intensive care, bleeding out. That much I can guarantee you, because I've done it to 10 man, let alone 1 man. Yeah? So I've done it to dogs, big ass fucking American bull mastiffs, man. Do you know what I mean? I've fought pit bulls, yeah? Trust me now, you come to my house and you're dead. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what you bring. The only way you could do me in my house is if you pulled up outside in a tank and destroyed the house. Before I got outside that front door with my samurai sword. I'm just telling you that now, yeah? So yes, if you want to fight me for free, come and cause trouble at my house, and I'll quite gladly smash every single bone in your body and bite your face off. Not a problem, right? But if you want to actually fight me in a ring and you want it to be no teeth involved, me not using no elbows, because believe me, you get with one of them, you're going to know about it. Me using no elbows, no knees, no headbutts, nothing. Just pure hands. You're going to have to put £50,000 in my PayPal account. And that is the only way that is going to happen. Trust me on that. I will laugh at you. If you get too insulting, I'll just ban you. I find you all hilarious. You're not on my level and you're trolls. And I know that you're trolls. Some people aren't. So I'm not saying everybody who says, Danny, I'd love to spy you, and that are trolls. Of course you're not. No, I'm not talking about you people who are just like, Danny, I'd love to spy you. When all this is over, can we have a spar? I don't mean all them people. I don't mean them. I mean the people, you know who you are. The dickheads out there sending me bare messages thinking you are Johnny Too Bad. You ain't Johnny Too Bad. At all, you ain't. Yeah, and I know you ain't. That's why most of the time you get laughing faces and I take the piss at you. Because you ain't. You're a weasel sat there, keyboard warrior, thinking you're hard to a man who is way above your fucking station. Trust me, to a man who is so many more levels advanced of you, you shouldn't even be able to say my name out your mouth. When you try and say Danny G, it should get stuck on your tongue. Because you're that weak, and my name is that powerful, it shouldn't even be able to get past your tongue. I know you are weak-ass people. The only people that would ever be able to come and I'd take you seriously would be, one, a geezer who's got £50,000 in his hand. And two, a geezer who's got a face. Three, a geezer who can send me some footage of you having some kind of training, boxing training, even you eating a bag. Yeah? Then I might take you seriously. But if you ain't got them three things, I'm not going to take you seriously. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just not. Because I know what you are. Keyboard trolls. As for me, don't know if you've understood this now, yeah? But I ain't doing this for no ego trip, everyone. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it because I want a better life. So if there's anybody out there who can help with that, in any way, shape or form, let me know, please. Yeah? Let me know. Just let me know. Right? The reason why I want to go in the boxing ring and not UFC or anything like that, right, is because that's primarily how I train. So, and I do know a few boxers, yeah, that could help me on that road, you know, because I'm not daft. I'm going to have some training. It's not like I'm just going to be able to step in the ring and just, you know, fight anybody. It's not like that, is it? I'm going to have a lot of training. I'm going to have some boxers train me. I don't know any UFC fighters personally. I don't know any bare knuckle fighters personally. Do you know what I mean, right? But I do know 3 boxers personally. I know them. So they would quite happily train me for the ring. Not a problem. I've already spoke to one of them about it and he went, Danny, if you get offered, I'll train you every day. Do you know what I mean? Gorgeous George, you know the lad who I said he's amateur West Midlands boxing champion? My mate, George, yeah? George said to me, he says, Danny, I'll train you. He says, trust me, I'll train you. And obviously they'll add to my, I mean, I'm going to need training. I know I'm fast, I know I'm quick, I know I'm powerful, I know I'm fit, but I need to be fitter, faster, and I need more technique, I think. I think I need a boxer to take the bad points out of my game and you know, teach me some better points. I mean, I would never have nobody change my style of fighting because that's just how I fight. You can't change that in 12 weeks, and I would never change it anyway because that's just how I fight. But a proper boxer will probably be able to say, Danny, you need to move slightly like this, or Danny, your guard's not quite right, or do you know what I mean? Or Danny, you can have your left arm low, but you've got to think about this, or Danny, when you throw that hook, do it like this, or do you understand what I mean? So, and I'm a quick learner, so I'll learn pretty quick. So yeah, that's why I want to get in a boxing ring, because I know boxers that can train me to do it. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's a bit of a long conversation, this, and I don't normally do conversations for this long, but I just wanted to straighten a few things out, and let you all know the reason why I want to do this, the reason behind it. It's not no stupid reason. It's not for ego, and it's not to buy myself some fat car. It's to get me and my family out of this shithole before they get fucking put in jail, one of my kids, or I get put in jail for life. Yeah, that's why I want to get out of here, before I end up having to kill someone. Because I've done that much damage to people in the past, sooner or later I'm going to have to kill someone. I know I am. That's Birmingham for you. The police are no good. The police are no good. The police are terrified of me. Do you know what I mean? They come to my house. I've had 15 coppers at my door before. I've opened the door and what the fuck do you want? And they've all took 10 steps back. You coppers, why have you not just jumped all over me? Because you're weak. Police are weak. They're weak as fuck. Police are really, really weak. That's why these 15-year-old hoodies can control them on the road. That's why. Man, if I was a copper, you couldn't control me. Do you know what I mean? Jesus Christ, I'd be smashing kneecaps in here, there and centre. You know what I mean? You fucking pig. What? Bang, 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 bang. Who you call a fucking pig now, you little shit? That's how police should be. That's how they should be. Do you know what I mean? You want some beef with the police, do you? Bang, 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 bang. CS gas, trunching them up. That's how the police should be. That's how they should be. then we'll have all this shit on the road. I wouldn't have to fucking be like this if the police are actually good at the job. But trust me, in Birmingham, they're shit. The police are shit. You know what I mean? I would never phone the police, ever. There's no point. They'd get here after it was all done. I've never phoned the police, ever, and I never would. Yeah? I deal with it myself, one-on-one, innit? Or 1-on-10, or 1-on-5. I don't give a fuck. I deal with it myself, because I know I have to, because there's no point in phoning the law. They ain't going to get there to help my family. I'm the only one who can help my family. I'm the only one. I have nobody else. Trust me, I have nobody else. And any friends that are watching this will tell you straight, I don't even phone my mates for backup. I never have. I'm a one-man army, baby. I deal with it myself. If I deal with it, I've always dealt with it myself. I've never phoned no one. I've always dealt with it my fucking self. Every single time. No matter how many people are there. I've done it myself. Myself. Every fucking time. I just hope you understand me a little bit better from this, man. Do you know what I mean? Because I think some people out there think I'm trying to be an egotistical bastard. If I was trying to be an egotistical bastard, Callum's Corner would not have got that call out, would he? I was so polite and respectful to Callum. Because personally, I don't think he's about that life. And I found out since that he doesn't want to fight me, but he might want to do a collab with me. Some kind of podcast collab or something. And Callum, if you're watching this, yeah, right, contact me, bro. Some of your fans told me they'd been in your Twitch stream and you said, I don't want to fight him and that, but I'd love to do a collab with him. So contact me, bro, and we'll do a collab. Do you know what I mean? We'll do a collab together, no problem. It'll be fucking fun. Yeah? Jake Paul was a different story. Jake Paul is an egotistical bastard. Jake Paul has an ego that's the size of the fucking planet. So I thought, how can I get underneath his ego skin? And that's why I made that video. That's how you get underneath an ego skin. Call him a wanker. That's how you know I have no ego. Because bare people say bare nasty shit to me in comments and it just flies off me. It just bounces off my titanium fucking skin. You know what I mean, right? Well, obviously, I know Jake Paul has a massive ego. So, do you know what I mean? He's either going to have to fight me because of his ego or he's just going to ignore me because he's scared. Do you know what I mean? Because I am actually a real man. It's not no ex-NBA star that's never had a fight in his life offering to fight you here, bro. It's a geezer who's fought wild animals and a lot of humans and run guns down and shit like that, yeah, that wants to fight you right now, mate. Do you know what I mean, right? But I don't think he's going to respond. I really, really don't. I really, 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 really don't. But if there's anybody out there who has the 50 grand and you want to see me in the ring, mate, pay me and I'll get in there with anyone. Win or lose. I don't care about losing. I don't. I haven't got that much of an ego that I give a fuck. I don't care. It'd be like that. It'd be boxing for, I don't know, say 5 rounds. All of a sudden, Danny's lights get took out. Yeah? I swear to God. I hope the cameraman's filming when I'm knocked out on the floor. Just so you can see my reaction. Because I'll wake up like this. I'll be like, what happened? And my brother's going to go, Danny, you just got knocked the fuck out, man. And I'm going to go, give me my goddamn money. Where's my goddamn money, man? And then I'm going to go up to the geezer who just knocked me out. I'm going to give him a big love and a cuddle. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. You just got me out of Birmingham, man. Thank you so much, man. I love you, man. That's what's going to happen if I get knocked out. I will just love the person who has offered me that opportunity to get me out of here. Do you know what I mean, right? So seriously, Danny don't care. Oh, listen, I haven't been beat in a fight since I've been out of jail, right? Since I turned into Danny G, I've not been beat, right? But at the end of the day, it's going to happen sooner or later, and it might happen in the ring in front of 10 million people. I don't give shit. I don't care. I just want the money. I want to get my family out of here, so I'm willing to get knocked out. I'm willing to get my jaw broke. I'm willing to get my ribs righted off. I'm willing to get my nose smashed. Do you know what I mean? I don't care. For 50 grand, I don't care. I just don't care. I mean, I'm not going to go in there and try and get smashed. I'm going to go in there and try and take somebody's head off. I'm going to go in there and try and give you the best show of your life. I'm going to go in there and just attack until I can't attack no more. Because that's how I fight. I don't defend. I'm not no counter fighter. I just attack. Attack, 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 until I can't attack no more. I either get knocked out or I knock the freaking geezer out. That's all I'm going in there to do. I'm not going in there to prance around, to dance around. I have no game plan. The only thing I'm going in there for is to take your head off your shoulders, son. And if I can't do it and you beat me, you're the better man. Fair play. You're the better man. And I'll respect you for it. Do you know what I mean? Even if I knock you out, you've been in the ring with me, you're a man, you're a geezer. I'll respect you for it. Yeah? So I hope that, listen, this is a 50-minute video, so I'm going to go now. Right, I've been talking for long enough. I've been waffling on for long enough, motherfucker. Anybody gets to the end of this video, let me know in the comments, because I bet you many people ain't going to watch the full 50 minutes, are they? But, yeah, hope this explains a lot for you. I'm doing the story again tomorrow, and I'm going to upload it to YouTube, yeah, tomorrow, right? So you will get to see the Valhalla story tomorrow, right? Then I'm probably going to do a little bit on New Year's Eve of whatever I'm doing. And then in the new year, you're not going to see me for like 2 weeks, because I'm going to spend 2 weeks working on my song, yeah? Then once my song's done, things will return as normal, like always. You'll be telling me what you want to see in comments, and I'll probably be making them videos. Plus, I'll be making my gym videos. I'll probably be back at work, hopefully, at the beginning of this year. Do you know what I mean? So I'll make some videos of me at work. Just loads of random videos. You know what it's like. Danny G just thinks of something and does it. So this year, you're going to have bare new videos to watch. But in the next few weeks, all you're going to have, you've got this video. Then you're going to have tomorrow. It'll either be uploaded tomorrow or the day after. You're going to have the story on YouTube that I made. Yeah. Then you're going to have a quick New Year's Eve video. And then you are going to have the song a couple of weeks after New Year. And then after that, the channel will carry on as normal. Loads of videos being uploaded like normal. Yeah? I hope you all have a fantastic New Year's Eve. I hope all your families have had a brilliant Christmas. No arguments, just pure love, yeah? I hope you all had a brilliant Christmas. And you know I love you all. And I wish you all a brilliant 2021, yeah? Much love and respect from the Danny G. Much love and respect. Peace out.